chicos y chicas. Hello, boys and girls. Thank you very much for coming to my workshop for Sabores Latinos. Here I have Federico with me.
Hello.
He's helping me out today to make two things, which is Colada Morada, purple Day of the Dead drink. It's a very traditional, fruity, sweet, beautiful drink that we specially drink for Day of the Dead, which is 2nd of November, or Halloween. And also we're gonna make cheesy cassava bread. Beautiful, tasty, cheesy, absolutely delicious. So thank you very much for coming today. We're gonna start today with Colada Morada. We're gonna make this beautiful drink, purple drink, which represents the Day of the Dead. So we're gonna start with ingredients. Let's start from this side. We have the fruit, which are very important, this drink. Blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, some lulo, which is an Andean fruit. In here we can only have the pulp or the juice of the lulo or naranjilla, which is an Andean fruit. We also have mango, pineapple juice, some spice, some specias, and then on the other side, in here you can see this is rapadura. It is a kind of sugar. It's a kind of before it's been processed. It's brown, it's tasty, it's beautiful, but it's also healthy, so you can have as much as you want. We have orange leaves, Australian lemon myrtle, which is absolutely beautiful and it smells delicious. And the best thing, you can find it here. And we have blue corn flour. How amazing is that? So we have blue corn, we have different colors of corn in South America, and in here we have brought blue corn flour. It's also gluten-free and it's amazing and it's fun to see it. You're gonna see how the end results are going to be. So here you can see the blue corn flour. It's not as blue as you think, but then when you mix it with the fruit, it's crazy, it's amazing, it's fun. Okay, let's start. So Federico's gonna help me cut in the fruits, and he's gonna be helping me out with everything in here. Sí or no, Federico?
Sí.
Okay. So we're gonna start cutting the fruit. Federico here is gonna help me cutting the strawberries, pineapple, and mango. That's at the end, but we have to start getting ready now. So Federico, just tell them how you're gonna cut the strawberries, so then everything is
we're gonna cut strawberries, pineapple, mango, all in cubes. Then we're gonna add at the end to the Colada Morada.
So then, while he's doing that, I'm gonna start adding all the plants and species for the infusion. So in here I have orange leaves, not too many. Australian lemon myrtle, cinnamon, cloves, anise. Okay, so now we start with the second step, and it is to add to the hot boiling water the herbs and spices. So let's add cinnamon, or canela in Spanish. Here, that's the cinnamon. Here is the orange leaves, and something very beautiful, Australian lemon myrtle. It smells amazing, and it's gonna give it a lot of taste for the infusion. So this is the infusion. We infuse that, let it boil, all the aroma to get to the to integrate with the water, and then it's gonna taste amazing. So, and then after that, it should be another pot with hot boiling water, and then we add the blackberries. Okay. Just be careful. And then blueberries is to give the color to the Colada Morada. Okay, so after we have added all the herbs to the infusion, to the boiling hot water, the blueberries and the blackberries, we put it to the heat. This is the herbs for the infusion. So that should be cooking, boiling, and then we're gonna wait for maybe 15-20 minutes, and then we see how that is, and then we're gonna mix that together. So, but then we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients, like the panela and the fruit and the blue corn flour. Okay. Okay, it seems like the blueberries and blackberries are ready. It's hot, just please wear one of these. We're gonna place this pot with the blueberries and blackberries here. Please be careful, it's hot. Okay, now we're gonna blitz what we have here. It is up to you if you like the seeds of the blue or blackberries. So you can strain it or you can just leave it like that. Sometimes it's good to feel the seeds and it is a bit more consistency in there. So, okay, so this is now blended, blitzed, mixed. So, okay, this is done. The next step that is added to this, Federico is going to help me straining the infusion of the herbs into this. Please, Federico, let's just use this on the strainer, if you can help me doing this.
It's not hot? No.
It's not hot, it has been chilling for a while, so now we strain the infusion of the herbs into the blueberry and blackberry juice or cooked fruit. So then it just adds more flavor. And then onto this, we're gonna add panela or rapadura. So we're gonna add panela or rapadura, how you like to call it. We're gonna add it into here. So I would say this is enough. However, if you like it sweeter, we can add another one. But I would say this is just plenty. So now it's gonna dissolve and it's gonna just add the sweetness to the Colada Morada. So after this, we're gonna put it to the heat again until that panela is dissolved. And then, give me just one moment. Okay, that will be cooking for another few minutes, let's say 10 to 20 minutes. And then we're gonna add the blue corn flour. But we're gonna also strain this into the infusion with the blueberries and blackberries, and then we're gonna add the fruit. But just give it a few minutes and then we add the rest, okay? Okay, and seems like with the rapadura or panela, it's ready. It has integrated into the other flavors like blueberry, blackberry, and the herbal infusion. So, this is hot, just please be careful. Take the lid off, leave it here. You will get back to it. It's just to show you, look, that's how it should look. So we're gonna add the purple or blue corn flour into this mix. I would say, I'm not gonna use all of this, so I would say maybe 100 grams. It's just to add the thickness to it. So then it tastes like a colada. A colada, it means thick. It's like a juice, it's like a thick juice, colada. That's what it means in Spanish. Okay, so we get rid of this. We're just gonna put it somewhere here. And then we're gonna put it into the boil again. Be careful, it's hot, use this. And then we're gonna use a big wooden spoon. And we're gonna mix this just for a little bit. And I think we can do the other mix, so let's have a look. Okay, please be careful, it's hot. Again, sorry to tell you that again. Here, place it somewhere it's not gonna burn the bench. So take the lid off, put it back there. And look, you have to stir after you have put the purple corn flour into the mix, into the blackberry juice and herbs. It can get a little bit lumpy, so please try to blitz it or stir it. I would say blitz it is quicker. That should have been cooking for about half an hour or so. And then after this, Federico's gonna help me with the lulo or naranjilla. This is a bit of a citrusy fruit that only grows in the Andes. So we're gonna add this into this mix. Uno. Next one, please.
That's it.
And then you tell your helper, rapidito.
Yeah.
No. Okay, now that this is done, with a spoon, we're gonna mix it. I know this takes a long time, but it's worth it. It's really tasty, it's fruity, it's healthy, it's beautiful. So after you have stirred, then we can add the pineapple, mango and strawberries into the mix. So this is when it's the final, kind of the final touch. Then you have to actually put this back to the boil for another 5 minutes and then it's done. So please, Federico, can you put the heat on?
Yeah.
Just 5 minutes and that's it, and it's done. And then it will be ready to serve. So this is a tradition that we have in Ecuador or in Andean countries in South America. Also to celebrate the Day of the Dead or Dia de los Muertos. It is to celebrate with our families, with our relatives, and remember our relatives who passed away, our dear ones, our loved people who passed away. So this is what it is about Day of the Dead, and this is why we have Colada Morada, which represents our tradition. Okay, and Colada Morada, it's ready, finally! Now let's see what's happening. Let's turn it off, take the lid off. The smell, it's beautiful. So this is a dish that you can eat either hot or cold. So this is something that you make a lot, so then you can have for the next few days. So now I have prepared a bit of a presentation for the glass, so then it looks more fun. And please be careful when you touch this because it must be hot. So you can see the fruit, strawberries, pineapple, mango. You can also add some more fruit if you like. Here. Beautiful. Oh. Tasty, sweet. Okay, that's for you, Federico, because you've been very helpful.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Okay, and one for me because has been a lot of work and I deserve it. So this is something so tasty, so beautiful. Oh, that mango. Mango's in season now, so it's gonna be amazing. So now we start with the pan de yuca, cheesy bread. And these are the ingredients. So Oaxaca cheese, Mexican cheese, tapioca flour, gluten-free cassava flour, some eggs. We're only gonna use 2 for these ingredients. Some butter, baking powder, and a bit of salt as well, just as much as you like. And that's it. That's all the ingredients that we need for cassava cheesy bread. So now we're gonna start with some melted butter. Federico's gonna help me out with that. See or no, Federico?
Yeah, we're gonna melt some butter now.
Federico, Fede, see?
Yeah, Fede, it's okay.
Fede, it's okay. So the butter is gonna start melting in there, and then we're gonna start mixing the cassava flour, tapioca flour.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna add the cheese, el queso, todo, all of it, as much as possible. You can put more if you like. More cheese, better. Okay? Yes?
Yeah,
yes.
Of course,
That's
always.
nice.
And some baking powder.
Some baking powder.
Half
Half a teaspoon, not too much. And then some huevos, well, eggs. Let's put 2.
Crack them in here.
Okay. Yes, boss.
All right, we're melting the butter.
Let's put 2. Dos. 1 and 2. 2 eggs. And then we get rid of this. Let's put it on the side. And we wait for the butter to be melted just a little bit. And while that's happening, we're going to start mixing the flour with the cheese, baking powder. Federico, please put some salt in here. Just what you think it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a little bit, not too much.
All right.
There you go. You're gonna start mixing. Put your hands in there, don't worry. Obviously, you have to wash your hands before. And then keep mixing. Okay, and now we're gonna add the melted butter into the mix. Please, Federico, help me.
All right.
Okay, there you go.
Some butter in there. All right. Go.
Okay. Federico, would you like to go with the ingredients? Would you like to tell us what the ingredients are?
So the ingredients for the cassava bread are 300 grams of cassava flour, 400 grams of cheese, 100 grams of butter, and 2 grams of salt, 2 eggs, and half teaspoon of baking powder.
Beautiful. Okay. And cheese is always a little bit more than the cassava flour because you always want that to be cheesy. So if you want your cassava bread to open with the cheese in the middle, so then just add always 100 grams more than the actual cassava flour. So then it's actually cheesy bread and it's gonna taste amazing. And then you can see the cheese coming out of the bread. So now we're just mixing this and you're gonna see the consistency of how it's of the end result of the mix. Okay, so this is the dough for the cassava bread, pan de yuca, cheesy bread. It has different names, so this is how it has to be. It doesn't have to stick to your hands. It doesn't have to be dry. It just has to be easy to be molded. Let's just mix this a little bit more so then everything can be integrated perfectly. All the cheese, all the flour, nicely integrated. So now Federico is gonna help me making little balls, so then that's your bread. That's your pan de yuca, cassava bread, cheesy bread, however you like to call it. It's all the same, but it's all tasty. So there you go. You see my hands, how they are? You just make nice little balls and then you put them here.
A bit smaller?
Okay.
Is it too big?
No, I think it's fine.
It's all right? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just however you like it. But try to make it smaller. It's between, if you can weight it, it's between 35 grams to 45 grams, max 50 grams. So, and then these little balls between 35 grams and 50 grams. The perfect should be 40, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just how you can make them. The smaller, I think, the better. It's quite filling, this bread as well. So I think 4 little pieces of bread, 4 little pan de yucas, it's perfect for you. So not too much, not too little. It's very filling. Okay, with this recipe, how many pan de yucas we can make? How many you think?
I believe 15 pieces.
15 pieces? Let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15.
Maybe 20.
Maybe 20 with 300 grams of cassava or tapioca flour. 300 grams, 400 grams of cheese, 800 grams of butter, a little bit of salt, and some baking powder. Not much. Easy, healthy, cheesy, fun, quick as well. It's not gonna take too long to be cooked. We can put it in the oven for another 20 minutes and it's done. Beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, here you can see that's the tray with your cassava bread. Just for a better result, we're just gonna let it rest for a little bit and that's it. Let's leave it to rest for maybe 10 minutes and then you put it in the oven at 180 for 20 minutes and then it's ready. 20 minutes max. So within 1 hour, you have something cheesy, tasty, beautiful, healthy in the oven, done, fun. So within less than an hour, all this done. It's in the tray, so now we can put it in the oven at 180 for 20 minutes max, okay? It's been heating for maybe 10 minutes prior the buns are in the oven. So let's just wait 20 minutes and see what happens. Federico, I think the pan de yuca is ready.
Finally.
Let's see. Finally, it's been 20 minutes only. You see how quick is this? Oh, beautiful. Look, they're nice and fluffy. Oh, super tasty. Let's put them on a plate. Yum, yum. Do you want one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, can you see the cheese coming through? Oh, It's beautiful. Okay, just please be very careful when you handle this because it's very hot. Now let's just put that away. And now let's eat the pan de yuca. Okay, you can have one.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
all mine. Oh, look at the cheese inside, nice and fluffy. Mmm. Mmm. This is mom approved. Healthy, but so tasty. Do you like it?
Love it.
There you go. You like it too. Thank you. And after all this, I would like to thank Casa Iberica for all the beautiful products that you have provided that only we can find it at your place, at your shop. And also Casa Bonita with all the beautiful things that they have provided for this place to look even more beautiful. Thank you, Federico. Thank you, Sabores Latinos, for all your help and all this hard work that you have put into this. Also, I would like to invite you to enjoy all the beautiful food that I make from Ecuador and Latin America. Please enjoy.